Right, hello guys. Welcome to the stream. Now, I don't know how much of a delay I've got going on here. I am trying to watch the stream on one channel and trying to play the game on one channel, on one screen, and trying to play it on the other screen. So, yeah, there may be a marginal delay, I guess. Basically, what I want to do today, I want to start up a new series. We're going to have a park. We're going to call it Keggington Hills. We're going to do it on a medium difficulty. The reason we're going to do it on medium difficulty is because it's nicer to start off with a bit of money, maybe make something a little bit nice to begin with. Easy means you start off with too much stuff, but medium's fine. But we're playing this on challenge mode. There is no set goal. It's just to have a bit of fun more than anything. So yeah, it looks like I've got about a 10-second delay between me clicking things and things appearing on the stream. So hopefully this won't be too bad. We're going to start by pausing the game. We'll have a look at the research projects and the challenges shortly. So, welcome to the very, very, very flat Keggington Hills. Yes. Hello Ben, how are things? It's good to see you again, mate. So, challenge-wise, achieve a park balance bonus of 20. What is a park balance bonus? I can't remember. It's been a long time since I played this game now. Happiness. Oh, I don't know. Let's not worry too much about that. Let's start off by... we won't take a loan out just yet. I want to build an entrance. That is my first goal, is to build an entrance here. An actual sort of entrance building. Hi Lupus, how are we doing? Theme Park on the SNES back in the day. Yeah, Theme Park was pretty fucking immense. I also liked Roller Coaster Tycoon. I do have Roller Coaster Tycoon still. I think I have the third one. But yeah. So, like I say, I want to start off by building an entrance. Hello, wifey. So we're going to start by, I think, lime plaster, modern brick. Maybe a modern brick one. Let's try to get that central. There we go. So we're going to start with that very, very basic wooden brick even wall, and then build. Don't necessarily need to do this. We can actually play the game without this, but I think having a nice entrance building would be. Well, it'd look quite nice, won't it? And it also means that I can build certain things around it, which I like to do. And, yeah. So, I want to set it up so we've got some toilets, etc. As you come in. So, toilets, shops, food. As you come into the park. So, we'll probably have a line of stuff along here. One there, and then a line of 3. Down there, so we need a wall there, and we'll set up some more archers. If I need to turn up the game volume, let me know. Sound fella, balls deep in the writing and boxing world as per usual. Oh, fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. Sounds good to me. What do you think about this this Joshua fight? By the way, Joshua has set up a big fight, hasn't he? From what I've read. Do you think that should be a decent one to look at? You know what I haven't done? I haven't put in an arch. Here, have I? There we go. That looks better. So we'll have the path come all the way through. We'll have a shop. I don't know, maybe we'll do food, drink, and then when we unlock it, a shop. We'll go with information kiosk here, maybe another shop here. Toilets, first aid, and then staff room. I think that's what we'll end up doing. I think the next bit is to get a nice bit of wooden border going on. So let's find some modern wood wall. Yeah, I like the look of that. So we take a 2 meter high wooden wood wall. Build this around the outside. Because why the shitting hell not? And then I think maybe a scalloped roof tile type thing. Scalloped, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know. Actually, no, we could go with sort of a glass look along here, because we're going to want a sign, aren't we? We're going to want a sign there. So if we take the 2-metre wooden wall again, it's enough space for a sign. Round the outside, round the outside. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we do this. Oh, saying that, maybe we get rid of that one and that one. We start a slope. So I have a slope going up, which means we'd need to get rid of that one in for a 4-metre tall one. And then along the top here, we go with glass again. So we'll have like a neon type sign here, and then the rest of it. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of that. So where's the modern wood wall? There we go. Nope, don't want to make it that big, Christ. So what we could do is have the roof meet. So like we could have a partial roof that way and then another roof that way. We'll have to check out and see how that works out. Red tile roof. 2-metre, 4-metre. How does that look? Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look brilliant either, but it'll have to do for now. That was a misclick. Yeah, Joshua Parker, good fight. Parker underrated. I think it's going to be a bit of a fucking belter, to be honest, mate. I think it's going to be a cracking fight. I think Joshua's probably got the upper hand, but it'll still be a fantastic fight nonetheless. I'm just happy that it looks like. I mean, obviously, it's with Fury, you never know, but I think it's quite good to see Fury back. I think he could have a lovely fight with Joshua. I did see him joking around with Bellew about having a fight the other day on, I think it was Soccer AM, so that should be good. And yeah, I want to do these sort of games again on the channel. It's there's been a lot of Football Manager, obviously, and I'm loving the hell out of my Football Manager saves at the minute. I've kind of got to a point on Football Manager where I'm having to slow it down. Well, I say I'm having to slow it down. I need to speed it up, if that makes sense, because we're looking to move house. I don't know what's going to happen with regards to the internet, so I'm trying to get myself a little bit ahead. So I'm with the Journeyman, for example. Currently, I'm 3 weeks ahead on recording for Journeyman at the moment, which is a bit excessive. But as I say, I don't know when I'm going to get the internet when we move. I need another one here, don't I? But I want to get another series on the channel. I want to do this one. And I also, when it comes out in August, I'm going to do the new Total War game. Because I'm really wanting to do a Total War game. And I'm just going to wait until that one comes out. So, what kind of sign do we want? A lit sign. Let's get that. You know what might be better to do? Is move this up. Get the text on it ready, because I don't know. Oh shit. No. So I don't know which side. There it is. Yeah, see, that's why I wanted to get the text on it ready, because I didn't know what side that would turn up on. So, I will edit this once I'm a little bit closer in. Leighton Orient save, 2 episodes, time constraints. It's the Leighton Orient save at the minute. It's probably the worst point to watch it, which is a bit. I know it sounds a bit strange, but because it's so early on, because we've got that such a heavy advantage against the lower league teams, because we've got all the money, we've got all the reputation, we've got strong players, it's probably the most boring point to watch it. It'll be later on, once we start getting promoted and stuff. That'll be the point to come in and watch it, I reckon. Let's go with a green. It's almost a Kegman green going on there. The green that I have on my background. There we go. That'll do for now, won't it? And then we'll get some... That's a very, very tall entrance building. That is a very tall entrance building. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. It can be as tall as it wants to be. So, scenery-wise, we need to get some lights in so we can get some people looking at these. So, I think if we alternate either side with the lights... I say you don't necessarily need to do this. It's just indulgence. I like to set up these sort of things. I like to mess around and make things look good. That's the path through. We'll have that split off there and there. So, next thing is... You don't mind seeing teams getting smashed left, right and centre. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, there's been a lot of smashing, I have to say. There has been a lot of smashing of teams. Do you know, I think we might... We should be alright without a loan. I was going to say, we might need to get a loan in to do what I want to do, but it'll be fine. So, we need a staff building, so otherwise the staff will get upset. So we're going to go back to editing. So, shops, staff building. I think right near the front here might be the best option. So, just to let you know, if you are playing this game and you're seeing this and you want to place it in there, literally just tap Shift and then you can either automatically do it, or you can move it down yourself to the right level. So, toilets there. We're going to have a few empty points to begin with because we don't have everything unlocked that we want unlocked. So, like I say, we'll have an information kiosk there. We'll have a first aid this side. Golden FM's flipped leagues. You know what? I need to look at the flipped leagues. I'm assuming that obviously it's literally a case of Premier League teams are in the Vanarama and so on and so forth. Yeah. On my way to the second unbeaten season in the Premier League in a row. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. Despite the AI being shit, that's pretty good. What sort of formation are you using? If we go with a chief beef and a milkshake. What do we reckon, guys? What do we reckon? Food-wise, do we want hot dogs, pizza, or beef burgers? I mean, I'm going to get the milkshakes in. Because, I mean, it's the only drink thing we've got at the minute, so need to have the milkshake in. But yeah, you guys let me know what food we're going to have to begin with. Let's get this built around here, ready to roll. Should. Be able to do that. So a wrapped around entrance and shopping mall, should we say. I want to kind of block this off. So I know they don't, and it is only just a game at the end of the day, but I mean, theoretically, you're coming in through here, you could just walk around this, couldn't you? You could just walk around it. So let's get that changed up. I wanna make sure that people can't just make their way around the outside. I mean, obviously people can probably climb these, but still. Everyone likes a bit of sausage, do they now? Well, in that case, we better get the old hot dog stand going on. 442 brought in a lot of decent players. Yeah, I mean, I noticed that the teams... It's like with the FC United of Manchester save. I don't know if you saw that experiment I done. Where I switched FC United and Manchester United around in the leagues. FC United just didn't get the players they needed, even though after one season in the Prem, they had money. And when I say they had money, they had money. They had unbelievable amounts of cash. And yet they didn't seem to be able to utilise it for whatever reason. It is really, really dismal that the AI can't do that. We've got a massive rock here somewhere. These are all small. I have to go back to this one. Alright, so we're going to get the old sausage stand going on in a second. I just want to make sure that this is all blocked off. Let's get another rock. And then what we can do afterwards, once we've... Because we haven't got any rides yet, and we've nearly spent half our money building this this entrance. I probably will take a loan out to get a couple of rides on the go. We might just start off with a roller coaster. Yeah, so I want to get some trees behind here as well, just to make it look good. That is so wonky. I don't like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, a bit of asymmetry is good. You don't want it too symmetrical, but at the same time, I mean, that is wonky as fuck. Right. That'll do. Working players like Ander Herrera, Will Keane, Matty Taylor. Yeah, I mean, they will do. I mean, when I was looking at the... Cause obviously, with the Red Bull save. So because I've got that extra sort of bit about me, because I've got the reputation, I can sign players that I shouldn't be able to sign. I still can't get like the massive names, but even the names I could sign were sort of ridiculous. Like, I don't want to give too much away, but I've just signed an absolute fucking wonder kid for my second season. And when I say absolute fucking wonder kid, it is an absolute fucking beast of a wonder kid. Right, so started my first save in FM save 7 years ago. Just promoted from Vanarama North National with Harrogate. That's pretty fucking good. How many seasons was that? Oh, your first season. Of course. Oh no, I'd read that. That's good, mate. That's good. Where are they predicted to finish then in their first season? Because they can't be a massive team in that league. Right. So if we leave the entrance building alone for now, and then we'll try to get a ride in somewhere. So let's have a look at the. We'll just go with standard rides for a minute. Probably going to be a wild blue. What we can do, because this kind of swings out, what we can do. So that will swing out and over the entrance. So what it'll do is, I can't really describe it. So it's like a swinging arm, and it will swing out over. So I know it doesn't really make any difference, but if you were coming into a park, let's just say you were coming into this park. Yeah. Let's move back here a little bit. So you've walked in. Obviously a lot slower. I mean, you might be running in for excitement, and then you just saw this fucking giant arm swing over here. It'd look amazing. It would look amazing. I mean, what we could do, which would be even better than that, is have the track of the roller coaster go over the front of it. So we could build a roller coaster. We'd have to take out a loan, but we could build a roller coaster, have the track go across the front there as like the first thing you see. I think that would look pretty fucking good. Anyway, we need to take out a loan. We've got to get that done. So let's get a £10,000 loan. We're going to put the payments down to minimum for now. It's going to cost us a lot more in the long run. We need to start research on the ATM. Once that research is done there, we can get the information kiosk. And the information kiosk is going to be helpful. Roller coaster wise, let's go with a custom roller coaster. It's probably going to be the American Arrow. But we'll rename that something. We'll rename it. Went to amusement park girlfriend last year, one of the big ones in Germany, and you sometimes walked below roller coasters. Yeah, there's a couple like that in the UK. So you've got like Fort Park and Chesington, and there's a few places there where that happens. And it's pretty amazing. What I want to do is probably have the entrance to the roller coaster. So this is going to be the station. I don't want to make it tremendously huge. Also, I don't want to go too close to the border because I want to be able to block off the border. Again, it's just a me thing. I like to block off borders. So if we can stick that there. And I want to start by making the station longer. Because I want to be able to put more than one train on. And then we'll go with a chain lift. So the only issue with Planet Coaster with regards to making roller coasters is that you can't go too intense with them. Because otherwise people just don't want to ride them. So, I mean, that's pretty tall. We'll probably go one higher and then bring it out flat. That's $216 per. That's immense. So let's get this swung around on the drivetrain, and then we'll have it come down and maybe do like a big loop over the top, swing it round, come back, and we'll put some bits in between. So let's get this going at the same angle. Yeah, that's more or less the same angle, or slightly steeper, isn't it? I don't think I'm going to be able to do any different. Oh well, never mind. We'll just go with a steeper angle. And then it will start to come up. We're going to twist it a little bit. And then twist it a little bit the other way again. See, I mean, this doesn't look that intense at all. But you get this sort of going, and they're going to go, oh, it's too scary. Because they're all pussies. You expect to finish 6th. York City, Salford, Boston, FC. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you've done fantastically well against those teams. Can this invert is my question. Hehehe. How about that? So you walk in, there's this fucking inverting roller coaster above your head. That'd be a pretty fucking good thing to see. And we'll have a very, very steep, sharp turn there. And I'm wondering about having it tunnel underneath on the way back. So we could go for auto tunnel. Bring it down. And then have it go quite deep, but not too deep, so it's going to cost us a shit ton of cash otherwise. And where's that coming out? Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. We'll have it come back up at a 90-degree angle. I don't know. I'm not too sure if the coaster will be able to take a 90-degree angle, but we'll try it. Because it's got to come back up at the same point. You see, that's my only issue. I'm worried about it having the. Oh no! Why is that at a 90-degree angle? Oh, I know why. We can't have it going sideways all the way. Oh no. So at this point, we can have it going sideways. And then switch it back up. And then I think just going by the shape of this, we should be able to utilise the same holes. Which is what I say to my wife all the time. I want to utilise your same holes, love. There we go. And then if we swing it around this... do I want to swing around that steep? I suppose we can. And have it sort of go... sort of tight over the top here. No, I don't want to tunnel down again. Now, my only question is this going to have enough speed to do this? Because I want to stick a loop in at some point. You can't have a roller coaster that can invert without a loop, can you? I mean, that's just sacrilege. If we go with a loop, what kind of loop can we do? Vertical loop, right? You've convinced me to give another game. I mean, seriously, mate, it's a great game. I love it. And then we'll do a steep bank. I want to try and get it around here. and then we're going to try and bring it back round towards the towards the station. And that is my current intention, is to bring it back round towards the station. So we're going to swing it around that way, and then hopefully let's get rid of the auto tunnel just in case. I'm not too sure if it's going to be able to manage that, but it'd be pretty fucking cool if it can. Let's go ahead. Oh, fuck me, we've got no money again. What I'm going to do, take out another loan. Don't do this, kids. Don't ever do this. Just take out multiple loans. It never works. What I can do is just let the game run and go from there. So we're going to get this ride, this Wild Blue ride. We're going to put that... should I put it there? Oh no, it looks a bit... It doesn't look right there. What's the closest I can bring that? I mean, I could bring it there, line up some trees here to sort of separate it, and then, I don't know. Let's get the entrance to this here. We'll put the exit straight away to the toilets, because, you know, people might want to vomit afterwards. We'll connect the entrance to the pathway. What sort of... brick. Brick looks better. Brick looks classy. And we'll get a nice long... I want to... At some point... The reason I've got the information booths up is because I want to use the priority passes at some point. So I need to leave a bit of a space to get the priority queue in. So if I can get this... to go like so. And then here, where this gap is, I can do the priority pass. I'll show you. So we need the information kiosk to actually use this, but it'll be good for us in the long run. And then priority pass queue, we'll go with a different colour to symbolise the fact that it is a priority pass, and it's for those people who have cash. I don't like how wonky that is, but it'll do. I'm going to fill it in with sort of trees and shrubs and grass and fuck knows what. So we get that on. We won't call it Wild Blue 2. We're going to call it, I don't know, Flight of the... I don't want to say that. No, not Flight. I don't know. We need a name for it, don't we? We need a name. We can't call it Wild Blue. I mean, what is it? These are kind of like planes, I guess. Soaring heights, soaring, flying turds. I don't know. I've got to come up with a name. Just a name will do. I mean, I say they're kind of like planes. They're nothing like planes. Ride of the Valkyrie. Okay, I mean, we can do. Thing is, as well, with the Ride of the Valkyrie, where is it? Customize. Flight of the Valkyrie is there as a song choice, so... And then we'll change the colours. We'll change the colours because, well, why not? Black arm. We'll go with the Kegman green. And then white. And then this seat here, white as well. Already looks better. Right, so before we can open up this roller coaster, we need to test it. That's why I wanted to get this opened up. Because having this here means that people are going to come in, spend money, and use the ride. We also want to set a very small... Shit flies everywhere, yeah. We also want to set a very small entrance fee to begin with. Just for that little bit of extra cash flow. So, first things first. Customize. No. Overview. Operations. Haha. I want more than one train. So if we go 4 and then 2 trains. Let's test it. Testing's the first thing we need to do. We can't test it. You know what we'll do as we test it? Let's get on it. I'm going to drink my coffee and enjoy this, so... Oh, I love a coffee. I do love a coffee. It's a very, very long trek up, isn't it? What we can do as well, if it becomes too intense for people, we can put in block breaks to slow things down a little bit. Also, the bit that I am worried about getting back up on, I can put in some chain lift. So which is what we've got on the way up here. We can put some chain lift in, and hopefully that'll help things out. Here we go, here we go. And over the edge, over the edge. That's a long way down. Oh, I think that could be steeper. Oh yes, I like that. And into... Oh, hello, there's a rock there. Right, so we can't see fuck all when we go into the tunnel. I think I need to put some lights in there. Oh, that needs a bit of work. Right. That needs a little bit of work. So, overall testing was... Right, okay, that didn't work. It's neither exciting enough. It's also horrifying and extremely nauseating. Possibly the worst roller coaster I've ever built. Right, okay. Let's start this over. So, unfortunately, we've got these fucking holes in the ground now, haven't we? No. How do I... So there's a great big sinkhole. Don't need to worry about it too much. Don't worry about the sinkhole, it'll be fine. Sinkholes are fine. Don't worry about the sinkholes. They're fine. Fine. Yeah, so that is possibly the worst roller coaster I've ever built. I mean, we could have a look at the blueprints, I guess, and see what's there already. We've got the money for some. And then what we can do, yeah, if we do that, we'll get a pre-built. And then at some point we'll make our own, I guess. Actually, I don't know. Pre-builts just seem a bit cheaty to me. It's like I've not done it myself, you know? I mean, that would... It's all of that metal work is putting me off. All that metal work around the entrance is really putting me off. I know. Maybe we do need to build one. I think we definitely need to build one. We could have a mine train, maybe. That's what we'll do. We're going to do a mine train, but we're going to have to build up a bit of a mountain around it, aren't we? So let's get a bit of a hill going. This will be the first hill in Keggington Hills. And we'll get the size of that going. There we go. That's a little bit too bulbous, isn't it? How about... We can have it cut through that a couple of times, I guess. So, coasters. Swinging mine train. We'll have it start sort of around here then. That's the only thing. It's just... I don't like... I can never ever figure out where I want to start my mine train. Also, it doesn't seem very high. I think I need to pull it up a little bit higher. This needs to be a massive fucking mountain, doesn't it, really? Definitely needs to be a bigger mountain. The only thing is, it looks really, really wank. maybe if we bring down the size of it. There we go. That's a little bit better. We can make it sort of look a bit scarred and pockmarked and shit. I mean, it still looks pretty fucking wank, but still. And then we can add some rocks around it to pretty it up afterwards. I'm not too concerned about adding rocks on straight away. I'm more concerned about getting a fucking roller coaster built. I mean, what's the point in having a theme park on a game called Planet Coaster if you don't have a fucking roller coaster? And so what we can do, I suppose, is somehow try to utilise that. That's a little bit too thin. And then what we can do afterwards, once we've built the roller coaster anyway, we can actually build up the terrain around it and form rocks and caves and shit. Anyway, we need to do this. We've only got 10,000, 2,500 to work with. So let's get this going. I think having the station near to the actual mountain itself would look better. So perhaps if we get a jaunty angle like so. How close can we bring that? So if we do it like that, I want to get, again, we're going to get the station that a little bit longer. Coffee is life. I've got an entire, like, 4-cup pot brewed up in the kitchen, ready. And we'll get some drive tyres on, get that angled in. Let's get the auto tunnel on. We get a chain lift going up and through. Get that flattened out there. And standard track. We'll get that spinning around ready. Bring it up a little bit on the angle. Swing it out again. Is that straight or is it? It's not straight, is it? Bring it back up. And then we could, I mean, like for example here, we can pull these two bits together. So I mean, it's easy enough to sort out. Let's bring that round like so. Get it go straight again. Get it go straight and then up. It's a very, very sort of shallow up though, isn't it? That's the only problem. It's not even going up at that point. And then I think we're going to have some chain lifts to grab it again. What are we doing? Oh, fuck's sake, I clicked on the wrong bit. No! Fuck you! Fucking dodgy controls. And then bring that down flat again. And then spin it round. I mean, what have we spun round to so far? So we spun round to the right. So if we spin this round to the left, we're going to have to take drive tyres. Otherwise we're going to sit on top of the station, aren't we? Then we can have it like a long sort of sweep down the side here. Does that go steeper? Can go steeper. Fucking track. Because it's not a a train that can be in a train, a coaster that can be inverted. That's a down. That's an upright. And then can we do an up left? We can. I want to try to get it round through the mountain again. Through the mountain again or around the mountain? Either way, we need to bring it back over to this point. Somewhere, somehow. So we need to get that straight first. And then bring it flat. Swing it around a bit tighter. And we could try to get a helix in. I mean, like a full helix. And then have it move away. Get that flat again. And that's gonna... Is that gonna get over the top of that? Or are we gonna have to put it underneath? I mean, if we can get it over the top of that, then great. I just don't think it's gonna have... I mean, that's a very sort of... I don't think it's gonna take it. Don't want to go under it though. We'll add a chain lift just in case. So we've got a chain lift and then a flat. I say add the chain lift just in case. Bring it over a little bit flatter, have it come down. We'll spin it around so it goes off. Maybe a not. It'll have to be relatively steep, won't it? And straighten it up again. I mean, I think this could be a decent roller coaster, but I doubt it. I mean, I would love it. If it was me, I'm pretty sure this is the kind of roller coaster I would like. But what I like in game and what the game likes are two very, very different things. Why has that gone red? That's because of that. So if we set up the auto tunnel again, then I have to do the auto tunnel again. Right, so we're almost at the point where we can bring this round. So if we get some friction brakes here, that's a block section. Alright, okay. So what I want to do at some point where I've got a flat bit, I need to put in like here maybe. That's about halfway, isn't it? So if we move, we delete that and then delete that, get a block section. Let's not have it going up though. I mean, it looks a bit janky, but that block section will mean that we can have a second train go off, and I would argue that's probably around about halfway, which I think might work for us. And then if we go back down here, we'll get a friction brake on, have it slow down, we'll auto complete it. Yeah, so let's start this test. So let's have a look-see. So I'm going to have to put some lights in here at some point if we want to ride it ourselves again. We will close up certain bits. I think leaving that open like that looks pretty good. We'll have a look at it from the outside. It's the outside look I'm more worried about, if I'm completely honest, because I'm one of these sticklers for aesthetics at times. So I'm just looking at the excitement and the fear. Oh shit, look at that fear and nausea. Crap. Maybe I need to put things in there that'll slow it down just a touch. I think slowing it down at that point might be the best bet. You need to put some little friction brakes in there or trim brakes. So here comes the excitement. That nausea. It's these sharp bends. So very, very sharp bends that are getting the nausea there. Oh, look at that corner. That looks horrible. Alright, what's the overall here? What's the overall? I mean, it's going to be wank, isn't it? So the excitement is shit. I am terrible at making roller coasters. I mean, for me, I think I'd enjoy that. But, alright, so where, if we look at the heat map here, let's go with nausea first. And let's start the test. We'll start the test, have a look. Need to unpause it to start the test, though. So we've got people in. We've got about 103 people in by the looks of things. No, 44 people, sorry. Right, so we're green on the nausea. That's good. That's good. It's never going to be bad at this point. A bit more coffee. A bit more coffee. What about the excitement at this point? Excitement's poor. Fear is neutral. Nausea. It's the nausea that I really want to bring down. The fear is fine. It's the excitement. Saying that, the fear and the nausea are okay. It's the excitement I need to get up. So let's have a look at excitement. So it's really, really bad along here. And then it really peaks on the way back up. Yeah, I think the game needs to man up as well. We just need to make it more exciting. That's the thing. Orange I can deal with. Fear, the green, orange, and I can deal with. It's the excitement that's horrendous. We need to get that excitement up somehow. I think what we need to do is maybe lengthen this and add some sort of dips in. Yeah, the excitement on this is really bad. What we want to do is add some dips in. So let's pause it up again. So we're going to elongate this. I don't know where though. When I say dips, I mean sort of like, you know, your dippers. Let's get rid of that heat map. I think what I want to do is take it away from this helix. So we'll have the helix come round, straighten up. We'll have it go back up. Is that off to one side, or is that... Yeah, it is, isn't it? Now, how high was that chain? Pretty high. Steepen that up. Then bring it around this way. That's about as angled up as we can do, is it? Okay. This sort of shit they love on these sort of roller coasters. This is why I'm trying to do this. Then if we can get this to... There is a way of doing this. I can't move... Ha 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 ha. There it is. We can... No, 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 no. No, I don't want to move that top bit, and I need to move this bottom bit. Why isn't it not... doing exactly what... Oh, fuck you then. Basically. So, if we swing... Right. So why does this slow down unnecessarily? Because, I mean, if it didn't slow down unnecessarily, it would be okay. But it does slow down unnecessarily. That took a lot of the excitement out. But we can get that sorted out. That's fine. It's fine. Right. So we'll have that come back up as steeply as possible. Chain lift it up. Need to get that chain lift to come flat, otherwise it will just roll backwards. And then if we go autocomplete now, autocomplete failed. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. I can get this done. I can get this done. Let's get rid of all of that old jazz. And then go back to this bit. Let's start it off on a slow... No. What are you doing? I'll have it go on a slow... If it does what I want it to fucking do. Decline. Spin it round. Then keep it going slow. Have it straighten up. No, have it straighten up. There we go. Swing it round again. We will get a fucking decent roller coaster, trust me, guys. Add in some friction brakes, and then right. So terrain wise, we need to close some of this up. We need to close some of this up, like here for example. But we can leave it looking a little bit craggy because it looks a bit more natural that way, but it's a little bit too craggy. It's a bit craggy islands. Alright, so, and then that there. Like so, yeah. Well, I suppose we could have these sort of link up. Like that. I think visually it looks pretty good. We could also have this go under. So if we can get this to work. Like that. I mean, I think that looks alright. Then perhaps we get another sort of hill bit going on here. I mean, it is after all called Keggington Hills, isn't it? I mean, we need some hills. And it would make sense for it to go up and over a bit of rock and have this come under. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's not going to work. That makes sense. It's going to have enough bit of track. That looks a little bit unfinished. That's better. And what can we do to tidy this up? Because this is a little bit untidy, isn't it? It's a little bit messy. It's a little bit Lionel. Perhaps lower the intensity here. Just want to get it look a bit smoother. Cool. It's better than what it was. I like the fact that this bit here is open. And then we come out onto the open bit. Come down under the track. Round. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Just need to edit the track. And then start the test. Let's unpause. Wait. Let's not edit the track. Let's go to the test. Let's stop the test. Get into the camera. Start it up. So, hopefully, fingers crossed, we've got this on point. Hopefully those dippers are going to really get the excitement rating up. I do like that open a little bit, though. I think that open bit is pretty dandy. Birds flying off because they know what's coming. Excitement, fear, danger. I don't know. Yeah, I think once a little bit of scenery's in, on and around the track, because scenery does, I think, help. Hello. Ooh. Okay. So, where was that? Why did that suddenly crash? Is it because it hit this? What caused that to suddenly just go Pete Tong? Okay. I think it crashed further up, really, didn't it? It crashed. I want to say it crashed around about here, but do you think it was because of the edits I made to the far end? It could be. I mean, I did fuck around with that. It did have an auto tunnel thing going on, didn't it? Right. Let's try it now. Let's test it out now. Hopefully, clearing it out has sorted out the crashing issue. Is this coffee still warm? Yes, it is. All right, let's speed it up to that point. No, it's still crashing. What is causing that crash? Why is that crashing all of a sudden? How annoying is that? What we're going to have to do, I'm going to have to make sure that it's not this. And then build up around it, I reckon. That is so bizarre. Why is it causing the crash? What is causing the crash? It just seems to just suddenly, like, kick out. Right. Have a look now. Get it sped up again to that point. It's just randomly fucking crashing for no good reason. Right, okay. Oh, fuck me. Right, maybe we need to redo the track at this point. Just, it may be a minor... Get it, minor, because it's a minecart. Issue, possibly. It may just be the chains are getting in the way. So I might not necessarily need the chains after this point. So it may just be they need to catch, if that makes sense. Right, let's test this out. I just want to have a look where we're not. in that point, if that makes sense. Where is the train itself? Right. Hopefully, this little issue... Hey! It's now resolved. Wonderful. Right, so, this live data. Let's have a look at this live data. Now, let's go back in the camera. Screw it. Yeah, I think that's what it was, Ben. I think where it was just going up that incline, and then I had to change the chains up a little bit. So that nausea and fear went really high, but that excitement's really high too. Oh, hello. What's going on there? And then a slow builder. Slow builder. Alright, let's have a look at this overall. If this is all orange, this is just getting built. It's going to be confirmed if it's just all orange. Why? Why? That nausea. It's that nausea. We're going to have to put some trim brakes in. I'm going to have to put some trim brakes in. I really don't want to. So, target speed is, let's say 36. And then autocomplete that. I want to know what... Heat maps. Is there a speed? That's still got the... Right, so it's hitting 34 there and then 47 here. So, with those trim brakes there, if we get it to try and hit the 36... Hopefully it's going to have enough speed to get around there and take out the nausea of that point. It was really high nausea here. By the looks at 34 is high enough to get over that. If we can get some more trim brakes in at this point. And again, go for 32. Where is that? No. Get rid of this heat map for a minute. Right. No. Wrong bit. So trim brakes here. Aim for 34. And then autocomplete. Like so. Get the speed back up. So we know that that's going to take the speed out of that. That should still, hopefully, have enough speed to get over. This 52 miles an hour down here is a bit of an issue. I mean, only a minor issue, but still. If we take that out, hit the target speed of, say, 33, and then autocomplete that there. You will find a way of auto-completing this, you bastard. It's just there. It's literally just there. Look. I'm gonna... There we go. So, what else have we got? Let them be soft. If only, mate. If only. I would love for them to be soft. I don't know how much that will take out of that sting. Whether it will be able to get up to here or not. It may be a case of we need to change that to that. Right. So, let's have a look at the testing now. I'm just going to speed it up. We've been around it a couple of times. I'm just going to get it going as fast as possible so we can get this part going and then maybe do the next fucking bit. Right, so it does manage to catch there. That's fine. Let's have a look at the... It's not the nausea, is it, that I'm worried about. And overall... So that's gone up. The nausea is down. Fantastic. Woohoo! 3.98 is pretty shit. The 2.91's okay. The 1.6. Excitement-wise, I don't know. Right, so a lot of the excitement is lost from where we're going up at the start. Now, I don't really know what else I can do about that. I mean, we could make this bit a little bit steeper. I mean, they like this bit here, sort of. The 6.39 is fine. What we can probably do is, when I get my fucking camera sorted, is remove the friction brakes that are here. So that's taking a big sting out of it. Fuck off. So we'll remove those there. We'll put the friction brakes... Well, we won't worry about them. Fuck it. No, fuck off. Alright. So that may help, because it's obviously going to have to speed. It's going to carry on along there. What we could also do is where this chain lift is... No. Come back here, look. Where this chain lift is, we can change the chain speed up. So hopefully that'll push it on and get it going a bit faster to begin with. Right, let's try this test again. One last time. And if it doesn't work, I'll remove that chain lift. I'll put it back to what it was. We'll have a 2 orange, 1 green roller coaster. So that's going as fast as possible. That chain lift works well. Let's have a look at the excitement. 7.21, that's fine. Right, so the excitement went up massively. That's fine, that's fine. I can deal with that. I can live with that. And I need to live with that because I've had the arse sake of it now. So, to the station first. Operations. Cars per train, 5. Number of trains, 2. We'll enable the priority pass, but I don't need to do that just yet. Place the entrance. Okay, so I know that this bit here is the exit. I probably want to get this turned over as quickly as possible. So we're going to put the... Oh, we'll put the entrance there, fuck it. Exit can go as far to the left as possible. We'll connect the entrance to the path, yes. We'll go with a wood theme to begin with. And then once we get down to the ground, we'll switch it up. So at this point, go back to the brickwork. I have a nice long windy queue. And that's to signify the fact that it's wound me up. So where's the nearest path? It's over there. That's fine, we can move that. Let's go this way now. Because I'm pretty sure there'll be long queues for this. It's a roller coaster. They always do have long queues in this game. And then if we get that, we angle that. That's not going to be perfect, is it? That's going to annoy me so much. There we go. So that's that. Priority pass. Oh yeah, I need to put the fucking pathway, don't I? Out. Bastards. Again, it's raised, so let's go over wood. And then once we're on the ground, we'll go back to our standard red path. Have them walk past. The queuing people going, haha, it's fucking great. What the hell? Excuse me. Thank you. Like so. That's kind of like, that can be a little park area of some sort, I don't know, trees and shit. Right, so now priority pass. The entrance for the priority pass is going to be... I need it sort of as far back as possible, really, don't I? There. Priority pass exit. I need this to be as close to that as possible. And we're going to start off with the wood. Don't know why I said le. I hate it when people do that. Because it is a different queue, we'll have a different pathway to signify their greater social status, because they can afford the extra things that go with the park. I don't know. They're elite. There we go. And there we have it. So, Gold fever, no. The arseache. That's what it's going to be called. The arseache. That needs a test again, apparently. I don't know why. Nothing's changed. But once that has been tested, we'll get that opened up. It may be because there's things added to it. So as soon as that's gone round, we'll do it at as fast a speed possible. We'll get that opened up and people will flock in. Once people have started flocking in, we get a bit more money to our name. We can start building a housing as such for the building. And then we'll also... Right, green, go. View challenges. We'll claim that reward. Thank you very much. Build a coaster at least 1,500 metres long. Yes, we did. Thank you. Right, so that's good to go. Do we do it now? Fuck it. Yes, let's do it now, because otherwise I'm going to get pissed off that I haven't done it. Build on the station grid. Now, because it's a minecart, let's go with a sort of western look, I guess. So we're going to go with wood. We've got a rustic wood. A batten. What's batten? Don't like that. Natural wood. Plank, I guess. Go natural wood plank. That's painted wood. We'll go with the wood plank stuff, I guess. The natural wood. There we go. So, the bits for the station. Let the train out. That's going to be the first part. I've got to give it a western look. It's a fucking mine train. Supposedly. Natural square wood plank arch. Yes. Need to get the 2 metre woods at the bottom. This really was an arseache to build. This took forever. Least favourite roller coaster ever. What I really should do when I'm playing this offline is just save every roller coaster I make that's decent. And then I won't have this issue anymore. I can just go, yeah, we use this one I built earlier. Then again, I suppose some people go, you nicked it off the workshop. Yeah, probably. Alright, so... My only issue with this, it's looking a bit plain. We're going to have to decorate it up a little bit, aren't we? We're going to have to put some parody stuff on it. We're going to have to put some real parody stuff on it. Yeah, so we're going to have to pretty it up with some western looking shit. And what else can we do? Just let's bring this along the back here for now. So. Now what? Alright, let's go one higher. We're going to get a balcony across the front, I think. We're going to have a little balcony across the front. No. Build that up. We'll have this come forward to... No, for fuck's sake. And then we'll have it be... That's too high, isn't it? That's going to be too high. It looks stupid. Right. We need to... Can I... Please... There we go. You're going to make me do this for every single one. You are, aren't you? You fuckers. It's literally making me do it for every single one. Which is a huge pain in the ass. Well, I am kind of figuring out how to work my way around that, which is nice. Right, so flat roofs, wooden platform. Kind of works. Can we get it so it's not on top? Is there like a better one? Modern roof with tile, flat tile roof. No. All I want is a flat fucking roof made of wood, alright? Wooden deck, wood platform, wooden deck. That would be ideal, but I want it's going to be wood platform, isn't it? The only thing is that sticks out the sides at a really stupid fucking angle. Makes the sides look stupid. Also don't like the way it kind of has that. I'm going to have to deal with it. There's nothing else I can do, really. I'm just going to have to fucking deal. Right. It's not brilliant. What should we do with wooden tile? Yeah, that kind of fits the Wild West look, I guess. Go have a 4-meter one. Good thing about building this sort of thing around it as well is it'll actually, we need to do it for the Ride of the Valkyrie thing as well, is that it will actually help with regards to the beauty. Like when people are waiting in the queue, it will actually make them happier because they can see something decent. It's not just them queuing. You know, they've got something to look at. Right, so it looks fuck all now, but give it a bit of time, don't worry. And we need framework. No, not framework. Is it framework? I just want some rails. That's iron scaffolding. Can we change the colour of the iron scaffolding from red? We can. So I can make this look like it's brown. That's the idea. So if I can get it to make it look like it's brown. Where is it? I can make it look like it's a railing. I mean, it looks really off. I don't know what else to do. I can't be asked to sit there and look for a fence. Oh, no. Let's get this. You. Fuck off. Right. Now, next thing to look at is that brown is so... That's like a really bad... That's the brown that you get from really, really bad baby poo. Like, if your baby's been ill for a while, that's the kind of look it is. Door-wise, village door. I need a western style door. Wooden double door, large. Why does it have to be at a fucking stupid angle all the time? Why are they making me do this? Every time. Why can't they just sort of go, oh, maybe he's trying to put something up against a wall. He's probably put that wall flat on the ground. No, I haven't. I've put a wall somewhere you'd put a fucking wall, you morons. Alright. Get this angled up again properly. I mean, I do love this game, but some of the decisions it makes is just fucking moronic. Needs to be tilted back, doesn't it? It's not brilliant, but it will do. So we'll have that one. That's floating, isn't it, off the ground? There we go. We'll have a couple. I'll sort that out in a second. Don't worry. Just do this. Let it go. Ooh. So wonky. So wonky. I knew it was wonky as soon as I placed it. Oh well. And yeah. So it doesn't look as bad now. I mean, it still looks pretty fucking shit. But and then if we get this to drop down to there, these aren't functioning doors, by the way. If you're wondering, these aren't functioning doors. They will never function. So I can't stick them in front of the building here, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll do. And then some windows, steamy windows. I need something that looks a little bit western. Does that look a little bit western? I mean, I suppose it does. suppose it looks a little bit western. Apparently we just completed another challenge. I don't know what that challenge is, but okay. And then if we bring this up here, push that back. That's floating. That's no good. Alright. Is that floating? No, that'd be fine. And then, I don't know, we'll just have one over there. Have it look a little bit asymmetrical. I'll need to put something on the end, really, don't I? But I will. Drop it down just a touch. There we go. And then I want to put something here with the name of the ride. What did I call it? I called it the Arseake, didn't I? That's right, I called it the Arseake. So, have we got like a wooden... That's a fairy tale wooden sign, fairy tale wooden... That'll do it. Something like this. It's upside down. Is it back to front? It is, yeah, of course it is. Why would it not be back to front? When is it never back to front, you know? Now, need that too. Actually, I don't mind if it's angled slightly forward. When I bring that here, bring it up, push it back, push it down, and then now, it probably would look better if it's just straight up, wouldn't it? There we go. So, the Arseake is open for business. It looks a little bit better than it did. It still doesn't look brilliant. Oh well. What was this challenge we achieved? It did tell me we achieved a challenge a minute ago, but I don't know what it was. So, we need to now... Wait. Research. Reveal that research. Yes, an ATM. Lovely. Thank you. Let's get an information kiosk on the go. We're going to need that. And let's get it running, I guess. Let's get it slowed down a touch. We're going to lose a bit of money to begin with. Let's get some scenery in. Make things look a little bit prettier. What kind of makes sense? If this is a minecart, we probably want something that looks a little bit western around it, don't we? So we're going to probably dry it out. Maybe put some cactus in. We'll give it like a dry terrain. Get some cactus in. Because why would we not? Can we get some... Oh, animatronics. Let's get a cowboy tipping his hat as they come in. That would be pretty cool. We'll get it so he's facing here. They'll walk in. He'll go, howdy, man. Lovely. We get a leaning cowboy over here somewhere. Don't think we've got the money from now, actually. Thinking about it. I think it's like $80 and we've got 55. Okay. There we go. What else could we get going on? Exploding wooden barrel? No. Anything here other than pirates? We can't have pirates shooting fucking cowboys, can we? I mean, we could. You know what we could do? Which I think would look pretty cool. Is we could have like a western section over here. So we'll have this as like a western area. And then we can have it transition into a pirate area. And we can have pirates and cowboys shooting at each other like, this is my land, fuck off. What do you reckon? I think that would be pretty cool. Let's have a lounging cowboy. Like, what do you want? Now what can we do? Just Let's go back to just sort of standard props. Archways. Oh, canvas cowboy archway. Now we're talking. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We need that at the entrance, really, don't we? As they come in. So they know. Oh, yes. This is clearly a cowboy ride of some sort. Yeah. What about the lights? Is there anything sort of cowboy-wise we can stick along here? Sort of ancient? I suppose we could stick some oil lamps along. Any way of getting those sort of going? The lantern tower, oil lamp. I need to build something to hang them off first. The only problem. That's the only problem, isn't it? Display sequencer, don't need to worry about it. Nature. Let's get a few of these sort of reddish rocks in. Desert rocks. We'll have a couple of smaller ones. Oh, I say a couple of smaller ones. That's a fucking huge cunt. A couple of smaller ones on top and maybe around the side of it. And then get some more cacti wherever they are. There they are. Some different ones in. Just give it that sort of... I've tried. Look. Oh, hello. Floating cactus. So how does that scenery level look? 55%. That's not too bad. That's not too bad considering I've done fuck all. We need to get the money of this up. We can charge a shit ton for this ride, by the way. And that's how we're going to bring in our money. That's why I wanted to build this roller coaster early. The money. Plus we've got to offset our £13,000 loan. Somehow. So what can we get along here to hide this and keep in with the wet? I suppose we could put some Douglas firs in. They look a little bit western. They look like, I mean, they look very American, don't they? That'd kind of work, I guess. So if we get a series of these in, I think Douglas firs are American. I might be wrong. They might be Scottish, but they still kind of fit the. I mean, they look a little bit. Oh shit! Do they have Ponderosa pines? I'm pretty sure there's. Ah, these are the kind of bad boys we're after. Let's get a few of these behind them. Get some different heighted ones. Got no money. Spend it all on trees. There we go. So we can have some Ponderosa pines at the top here, actually. It's like a scenery thing for the ride, I guess. And we just need to wait for some money. We had some money, then it disappeared. There we go. I'll have one of these smaller ones there. Maybe a big cunt right in the middle. If it lets me. No, wait. There's free there. Power free. Frees look better. Frees look very Native American, them trees. Yeah, I know. I know. Ponderosas are pretty fucking immense. Saying that, in the animatronics, is there... I want to know, in the animatronics, we've got cowboys. Is there Indians we can have, like, just hanging about as well? No. There's crocodiles. There's giant, small scorpions. Are scorpions native to the Americas? I know they're definitely found in Africa and Asia. I'm pretty sure they are. But I don't want to chuck it in just in case, you know? I suppose we can we paint terrain down here? Rock, grass, auto paint, leaves, grass, rock. I mean, if it's going to be a western sort of themed bit, we can't have grass down here. Not this bit anyway. We've got desert rocks and shit. What about intensity? They look very rocky to me, I have to say. It just looks like really, really poorly watered grass. Still, it'll do. It'll do. And then what we'll try to do, as we do the different areas, so like we'll have the pirate area, like I say, we'll have the cowboy area. We'll fence them off for trees and have them transition through the trees. A bit like how this is here. So we've got these Douglas fir trees in the front. And then from the other side, you can see the American Ponderosa pines. That's how I think I'll try to do it. I've got a nice big queue for the wild blue. We need to get some. We need to get some fucking bins in. This park's going to be a fucking mess if we're not careful. So can't remember what. Path extras, bins. So we want some bins in because people are buying food and just chucking their leftover rubbish on the floor. So a few bins here and there will be ideal. We'll stick some benches in. We need to stick some lights in as well, I think. Get a couple of benches in there. One there. Get a couple opposite. What else? There. Just sort of like randomly dot. And saying that, I mean, this is a Western area. Come on, boy. You need to know this sort of thing. A Western fine bench. There we go. It's a fine bench. I have a few of those along the front there. Is there a Western... Oh, that's a Western picnic bench. A Western rustic bin. That's perfect. I have one of those next to each of those. Perfect. And Western rustic bench. Yeah, I have a couple of rustic benches as well as the fine benches, can't we? Where's the harm in that? I mean, it's kind of like a rustic sort of looking thing anyway. So, yeah. Park management. We need some... We need a janitor for this area. We need a mechanic. And one security guard. I'm probably going to be overpaying here to begin with, but I don't care. And we'll get a couple of these guys about. They're there to do the shops. Apparently our shops are empty at the minute. And then the next thing to do, staff. No. It's not letting me click on the staff. There it is. Staff building. Operations. Max that capacity out to 7. Perk. Staff entertainment. Social club. Yeah, social club. We haven't got the money to do that just yet. What happens if I bring it down to that? There we go. We'll get it down to 5 for now. I think it needs to be 5 at a time. But we can up that again when we get a bit more cash in. There he goes. There's our janitor. These are our guys here. So, what do we have? We have the 2 food shops. We've got space here for the... Oh, I can't remember what we were going to do. It was the information kiosk, wasn't it? And a hat shop, I guess? Disable all hints. There we go. So let's get the... Oh, fuck me. We can get the prices of this up, I reckon, even further. We'll probably go for $14.50. And that'll be fine. Probably up the price of this to $9.50. And that should be fine too. And let's get this sped up. We're going to lose money for a bit because we have got these big loans out. Talking of which... Oh, they are both on the minimum. So yeah, we're going to be floating around sort of like no money for a little while. And when one of these breaks down, which inevitably it will, we'll do even worse. We need to get an ATM in as soon as possible. How much are just your standard rough ready ATMs? 100. We can get one of those real soon. There we go. The reason we want one of these as quickly as possible is that they just mean people stay longer. They just spend more money. And what do I want? Money spent. When do I want it? Pretty soon, to be honest. ATM. We've got information kiosks already. Do we actually have the information kiosk already? Did I unlock it already? Ticket booth. I don't think I did. Oh, I didn't. So, blueprint. I'm just going to find an ATM that's already made, a cheap one. Tiny Modern 196. So if we can get a bit more cash, like nearly 200, I'll get this ATM in place, and then people will spend more money and stay in the park longer. That money's just like up and down, up and down, up and down. Come on, get the money up. Up. Alright. So, research project is going to save us a bit of cash. That'll save us a little bit of money each month. About $200 each month, I think it is. And then we need this ATM. Fuck's sake. Hurry up. What's going on with this money? May need... You know what I'm going to do? Let's get another loan in. You're probably looking at this going, mate, what are you doing? What are you doing? Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Sort of. Let's get the Western ATM. That'll be pretty cool. That kind of fits in, doesn't it? And it looks immense. There we go. They walk in, you got a Western ATM there, people are spending their money. Hello OMS, how are we doing, mate? Good to see you. Right, next thing, I want to ride in. I think we need another ride, just to keep people coming in. I think that's part of the thing that slowed us down. There's not many people coming in at the minute. So what we'll do, we'll have... I can't afford that, apparently. No, I can't. What can we afford then? Teacups, whirly rig, Venetian carousel. I think a Venetian carousel. Blueprint, berry carousel. Okay, we'll just take the Venetian carousel, that's fine. Where do we want to stick that? Is that... Our carousel's a little bit western? I mean, it's horses, aren't they? The horses, I mean, that one isn't. There's a bit of horses there. Why do I feel like carousels are a little bit western? Something tells me they were. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel they're just a little bit western. I may be incredibly wrong. I don't think I am. We'll have the path coming around this way as well. Eventually. Otherwise I feel like this is wasted space. We could put the Venetian carousel over here. And then it's kind of like we can have like a kiddie area, I guess. So if we get the carousel placed... Ooh, I don't know. I don't want it too close to that border, that's the only issue. Where is the... Right, so the ride entrance will be around about here, because that's where the guy is. So the exit will be around about the same sort of place. So we can stick that there. Stick the entrance here, place the exit there. We'll connect the entrance to the path. Where's my... There it is. Now, do we do a priority... Yeah, fuck it. Let's do a priority pass for everything. May as well. I don't think it's going to get the big queues that we'll get for the roller coasters on this, but still. Let's priority pass everything. Why not? And we'll have a bit of a windy queue, just in case. No. Fuck off. But fuck off. And then... No. Fuck off. And then we can have the... Now I need that path to be longer, you see. That's the arse ache with an auto-snapping fucking thing. And then we get that there. Lovely stuff. Open you up. Charge $4 at a time. There we go. That leaves us 1,100. So we get the whirly rig in as well. We get the whirly rig in as well. Like I say, this will be a proper little kiddie area. And just stick it here as well. Yeah, screw it. So where is that pathway? Get this path coming across. Nope, too sharp. Lovely stuff. I did build that too close to the edge. It's fine. I can do stuff with that. It's easy enough. Whirly rig. It's a theme park maker as such. There is... I mean, I'm playing it on a kind of challenge... I say challenge mode. You get a... There are multiple things. So, like, there's a sandbox mode where there's, like, no money involved. It's just build what you want. There's what is a career mode as such, where you've got set scenarios. There are scenario makers. I'm kind of playing this in a sort of midway between sandbox and challenge mode. So I've got limited finances. I do have to worry about finances. I'm just trying to build a park as successfully as I can. Basically, we need to get that open and then charge about $4.50 for it. So having these two new rides coming in means that there should be an influx of people coming in. More money will come in. That'll offset the loans. Our lovely roller coaster here. That's not that great, but you know it's still pretty good. We're making... I mean, people aren't walking away, so we can probably charge a bit more. Let's try charging $15 a time. See how many people that turns away. Okay, that's turning away slightly too many people. Let's get down to 1470. See what people feel about that now. Yeah, there's a lot of people sort of just going, oh no, that extra 20p or $20 or 20 cents or whatever. Just like, I don't know, bit much. But that's why the ATM's here, so you can take out more money on the ATM. Look, and you can use the ATM. We'll charge 10 cents to use the ATM, which is a lot lower than many places. Sorted, lovely. We've got enough money to get the information kiosk in as well now. So, not that we're going to make much money on the information kiosk. I need to actually, before we do that, enable priority pass. Place the priority pass entrance. There, exit. There. Priority pass queue. Lovely stuff. I do need to start getting the scenery ratings going on. So we need to work on the scenery. Once we've got this information kiosk in, that's the next thing we're going to do is get the the scenery. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be pretty. But that's the next thing we need to do. So this information kiosk, I want that here, I think. That's the first aid, isn't it? First aid, toilets, staff room, and then we've got burgers and drinks. So, and we need to edit building selected part. No, we need to just edit the building. Shops and facilities, information kiosk, information motherfucking kiosk. And then bring it up one. There we go. Lovely. So we've got the information kiosk. We can set a charge for that. The information priority pass. I don't want to charge $10. No one will buy a priority pass for $10, especially on a park this small. So if we set that to 6, it should be good to go. Research wise, I want that hat shop. I want the hat shop. Shop brand. Hat's fantastic. Thank you very much. So that's the next thing. Get the hat shop in. Sell some souvenirs. That'll go in there. And we're all good to rumble then. That's this building done. Outside of maybe prettying it up a little bit further. The arse has broken down. We're going to hemorrhage money until that is fixed. Fortunately, we did get a mechanic, an engineer. So he should be on his way over. You'll see him walk along here and go up through that entrance there. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, look at him. Look at him go. He's going. He's going. And then he gets to the outside. He's like, yeah, I mean, I'll get this fixed. Don't worry about that. And the arsake should be fixed. Now, there we go. The arsake is fixed. So everyone is fucked off. They're all going to come back. There they are, look. They've all gone through, and now they've all got to queue up again. Sorry, saps. Right. Now, so we've now $3,000 in debt because that closed. It shows you how efficient that particular thing is as a moneymaker. People are using Priority Pass. Some people are walking away from it. We're getting quite a few people turn up for it, though. Just trying to figure out if that's more people going to it than are leaving it. So, 27 missed sales. I think we need to drop the price of this down a little bit further to $5.50. Maybe $5. We could probably go $4.50, I think. We go $4.50. That'll bring in a few people. Surely. Right, you're going on for your break. Someone else has taken over. Right, so there's one. Come on, boys and girls. Let's go there. Go get a priority pass. You know it makes sense to have a priority pass. You know that. So why aren't you going for it? So this money's being offset really, really quickly again by the roller coaster. As you can see, we were $3,000 in debt at one point, just under $1,000 now. Once that money's back up, we will beautify the area. I think that's the next thing we need to do is beautify the area. We'll block off this from view slightly. I want to give like a sneak peek. We'll make this whole thing look that a little bit better as well over the course of the series, as this is going to be a series. It's a very long first episode, nearly 2 hours. View the research. Yes, let's get the hats going. Once we've got the money, that's fantastic. And that's going to go in there. So a gift shop will also bring in cash, obviously. As long as we're not charging too much. As long as we're making a profit. That's the main thing. Oh, bit of iron brew. Coffee's all gone, so I've gone for the iron brew now. Theft reported. Victim unsure of when it occurred. I don't really know how to deal with the theft side of things. I've got a security guard. It's clearly useless. I think we can get cameras in. But they cost a lot of money per month to run. So it's something we may need to look at. Let's have a look at the challenges. Achieve park balance bonus 20, achieve monthly profit of 1,000, build a coaster with 2 inversions. I think that may be the next thing we go for. Once we start getting our money back up, once these loans are paid off, let's lower our payments on that loan for now. Just so we're not losing too much money a month. I mean, it doesn't mean we're going to pay off too much overall, but I need to get our money back into the black. Which we are now, briefly. But having these rides open again, as I say, it's going to help. Let's get the finances on that one. That's not making money. It's a lifetime profit of minus. So we need to get that lowered. We need to get you lowered as well. You're not making money either. You are making a decent amount of cash. And I think we could probably charge a little bit more for you. How much lifetime profit do we have on this? We're down 3.5 grand. But you've got to remember that takes into account that the fact that we've built it. So that's the cost of building it as well, as to how much money it's made. I think we spent about 10.5 grand building this damn thing. And I like it. I mean, personally, I think it's a pretty cool fucking roller coaster. But guests seem to think otherwise for the most part. But yeah, I mean, I'd love this roller coaster. I really would. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on this roller coaster again. Ride the camera. So we basically picked up this straight away where we're going up. This is going to be the first sort of dip. You can see the other coaster going there. It's a nice steep drop off. Straight into that. Slow it down a little bit. Up and round. Up and round. Back up. Get caught by the chains. Caught by the chains. Go down a little bit. Round the corner. Yes, gradual sort of slope. Down into a steeper one. We'll hit some brakes to slow us down a little bit. Because otherwise it's just too mental. Hands are up. That's good to see. Some hands are up. A nice little helix into some dips. Sharp corner. And up and over a dip. Another one as well. Onto the chain just to catch us out. Hands are up. They're loving it. They're loving it, look. Round the corner. Back to the station. Good stuff. But yeah, I mean, that's a great little roller coaster. We've made $600 in that time, look. We are back in the red, though. Why has this... Right. So again, it's sped up again. So, I need the money. This is broken down. Ah, that'll be why. That'll be why everything's gone all Pete Tong. That's another big money maker for us. He's in though, he's in. He's cleaning it, he's fixing it. But... So we can actually get this set so that the things are inspected every 20. We can get this so it's inspected every 20 as well. Reliability is low. Request inspection ahead of schedule. Wear and tear. Ah, that's not going to be good. Many guests are thirsty. Well, I mean, there's a drink shop here, guys. I mean, if you're thirsty, there's some drinks here. There's milkshakes, look. So all you got to do is just go there. I don't want to open up a second fucking shop yet. That's going to be too much. You won't use it. I mean, we could build one over here, I guess. Make it a Western-looking shop. I'm sure I've got a couple of Western-looking shops available. And then I guess we haven't got the money. I was going to bring the paths together. There's kind of like a loop around. There's not a lot of people coming over here. I think we need an I think we need another attraction over here of some sort, like a slightly larger one. I mean, this is the kiddie section of the park. But still, I mean, we need to do something to bring them over here. Maybe a drink shop, if they're that worried about it. Don't think it'll make money, though. So, we need to get this hat shop in there. That's the desperation side of things now. Loans. Can't take any more loans. I don't want to take any more loans. What I want is for these to hurry up and get paid off. So, nearly halfway on that loan. A long way off on this one. Once that one's there, we can actually start making money massively. We'll gain an extra grand a month. Let's get this sped up to full. Let it run a little bit. See how things go. The Arsake's broken down. I'm not surprised the Arsake just breaks down all the time because it's low fucking reliability. Refresh refurbishment. We'll do that once we have the money. That's all I can do with that. Once it's got the money, we'll do it. 70% on that. That's good. Mechanic en route. Entry is cheap. We can always up the entry cost, actually. I mean, people are now leaving. So if we go $1.50. So I want to know what this means. Entrance price for each child in a family group. Right, okay, so if we go $1. Many objects in the park are vandalised. Consider a high... I've got a mechanic. Why do I need another... Oh, fuck's sake, we'll get another mechanic then. Can't afford it. Especially now to fucking... This really is an arsake, this roller coaster. It really is. It's broken down on me so many times now. 2, 3 times. Financially, lifetime profits down. Monthly income, monthly running costs. Monthly profits minus. We definitely need to get that going up then. That's actually hemorrhaging money. At what point do we bring in money then? Then. That's when we bring in money. Are people still willing to pay that? People are still willing to pay that. Okay. Oh, they bulk at that though. And the Arsake's just broken down again. Fuck's sake. You fuckers are... This is a fucking liability, this is. Maybe I need to... I don't want to rename it, because... I kind of want to rename it liability. Because it's a fucking liability. The people are happy to pay the price to get in there, so I can't really do too much of it. Can we charge a little bit more for this? Maybe $10. I can't believe that fucking roller coaster's hemorrhaged money. Absolutely hemorrhaged money. I mean, it's making money now. Look, potential monthly income's coming... Well, I say that monthly running costs and potential monthly income are 2 separate things. So why is that potential monthly income still sitting low? I need that to go up. Thank you very much. Loads of people coming in. Loads of people queuing up. 1,500. Right. Can we get that up to 1,800 maybe? So we're just making $100. That'll do me nicely. An extra $100 will be fine. At least that'll get us, you know, money coming in. There we go. 1897. In before it breaks down. All I want is money for a fucking hat shop. That's all I want. Get some hat shop in here. This building's finished off then, outside of some decoration. And we get to fucking go. There we go. We're back in black. How much is me hat shop? Let's pause this a second. That's fantastic. Let's get that in now. Need to... No. I need to edit the building. No. Shops. Hat's fantastic. Hat's fantastic. Right. So that's there. We should now start selling souvenirs. That'll help with the costs. View the challenge. What challenge was that? Monthly profit of 1,000. Lovely. That's giving us a free grand. That's fine. I'm happy with a free grand. And I don't want to click on Ride at the Valkyrie. I'm clicking on Hat's Fantastic, clearly. Items for sale. So we can get the price of these down a little bit. And hopefully... People come in and grab them. Rock hat, crocodile. Open up the rock hat, I guess. Whatever that does. Crocodile hat, Uncle Sam hat. Statue of Liberty hat, I guess. I don't know what having all these extra hats does. But there we go. I want to do something fun. I don't want to shop at Hats Fantastic right now. Okay. I don't care what you want to do. You're buying my fucking hats. So with £1,000, what can we do with £1,000 outside of... I mean, I suppose we could start beautifying. Try and get some people over here. So we want people making use of... we need to make some park benches, I think. We need to put some lights down as well. There's not really much in the way of visibility down here. We got park bins... some lights going on. What lights do we have that kind of fit with this part of the park? Because I think I'm going to have to go with these sort of lights over here. They've got a sort of western look about them, I guess. I'm grasping at straws here, people. So I'm going to go with these along here to give a bit of light. Maybe put some more animatronics around here as well. Right, so we've got lights over here, so that's all good. That's all going to be lit up. We'll get some more there. Maybe one there, one there. Definitely need one around here because it's all fucking dark and shit, isn't it? So there, 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 one there, one there. One here, and then it sort of transitions, doesn't it? It's going to be transitioning into the children's park. So if we get an archway, balloon, no, planet coaster abstract, no. There's got to be something we can use that kind of looks a bit kiddie. Race bridge. That's too big. That's far too big. Go with a coaster archway, I guess. I just want something that shows the transition into the new part of the park. Maybe that. And then we'll put another one over here. We need to get that path finished off. You know what would be better, actually? Maybe having a different colour path for each part. So as you transition into the child's park, you know visually that's where you are. I think that's what I'm going to do, yeah. So we're going to have a separate bit over here for the, whatchamacallit, the western area. So that there. And then we'll have a separate looking... Thing is, I don't know what to put down for western area. I mean, we could go with cobblestones. Kind of western, are they? I don't know. A bit more western than clay, aren't they, I guess? And I'll keep the red sort of like for transitional areas. Although, I mean, this is not really a transitional area, is it? It's kind of like a... So if we go back to that, have the transitional area there, have this come out wider here. It's a very congested entrance area, isn't it? That's the my only issue with the whole thing. It's a very congested area, like this entrance. If you walk in and you saw that, it's just a bit messy, isn't it? You want something. We might end up having to move this, like, out of the way, and have sort of a big open area. I don't know. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. At the minute, it just doesn't look like a very good entrance. At all. So, let's get some... You know what? Let's do the kiddie bits first. Let's go over here. Let's do some kiddie bits. So, what do we want? I think some flowers. Get some flowers in. Just because it will look nice. You want yellow flowers? I think a sort of pink flower would be better, actually. A violet flower. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, there we go. Look, and that's quite a pretty looking thing. We'll get a whole row of these along the front here. Like so. And then should we fill them across the back here as well? Yeah, let's have them behind these benches. That way when you sit down you can smell in and open it out. What the... You mean move out the ride, Mr. Brown? Move it out to a different area and open up that front part of the park, yeah? I do apologise. I don't know how long ago you typed that in. I've got a massive bit of delay. Hello, Aiden. Long time no see. How's it going, mate? As I was saying, I think I've got like a good 10-second, 15-second delay going on between what I can see and what I then see in chat and on the live feed. There's a bit of a delay. Right, and right. So we've got a long line of flowers going around, just prettying it up a little bit and making things look good. So, this wild blue, we want to move this, do we? You must close the ride before you move it. Okay, easy enough. I mean, it's not technically a kiddie ride, but I feel like putting it in the kiddie park. I think we may. I want to try and keep it away from the western side of things. That's the main thing for me. It's just keeping it away from the western. Move it there, and then we'll over here. No, fuck off. Look. Get some money back from this. Not tremendous amounts, but still. Just got to try to figure out what we're going to put in this middle area here, that's all. And insufficient funds. Well, fuck. I didn't think that bit through, did I? I didn't think that bit through. Okay, well, as soon as we've got money, which we have now, we need to get this connected back up, because this is a money maker. The fuck? No. There we go. And I mean, even then, there's no sort of real through point, is there? Let's move this again. I'll change the entrance to the kiddie area, I think. At the minute, it just feels a little bit congested. So, move. Let's bring it over here. Zoom it out a little bit. And have this at the angle. There. Right, next thing. Move this Swing that round to there. So you know you're in the kiddie area. Get the path. No. These pathways changed up. Do that for the moment. So. What we could do is, so we'll put a little sort of fountain or something in there. We open this up. We'll make this a little bit wider. So come off there. Remove that for a minute. And have that zoom off that way. So that'll be our main walkway through. We'll have that as our main walkway through. The 6 meter wide path. So let's get that. Oh, saying that we're going to run out of money, aren't we, again? Yep. Out of money. Right, so. How much money can we bring in this time? Just going to keep pausing it when we've got plus money just to do this. There we go. I need that priority pass. That's the thing. We need that priority pass in. I just wasted money there. There we go, I should. Let's get the angle snap off. That way I can bring it round. Like so. Now, I haven't got enough money to do the priority pass just yet, but at least we know we've got the bits for it. Angle snap back on. There we go. Right, let's get you back open, Valkyrie. So we've got this much more open area now. We've got our main sort of pathway through. Looks a bit better, doesn't it? It looks a bit better. We could probably get away with, you know, we'll remove this. And we'll make that a little bit wider. So I want this to come out. Get rid of that altogether. I need to. I can't do it straight away because of these fucking shops. But I need the shops here because, well, they make sense for them to be there. Right. Remove you. Remove you. Remove you, you, and you. So, what happens if I do it now? We need to move this little prick here. Can I move him? Don't think I can pick him up and move him, which is a little bit annoying. What happens if I just... There he goes. Oh no, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. That's even more annoying. Okay. So, we have this come out that little bit wider first. So it comes out here. Why is it auto-connecting? Right, get rid of those. I don't want this to auto-connect. That's the issue. Right, let's get this angle snap back on. Then from there, remove that. Go back to a narrow one. Insufficient funds. Well, fuck you, game. Give me some fucking funds! No one can get out of the park. No one can get out of this at all. People are just... I can't actually get people into my ride now. Have I fucked it? I can't take any loans out, can I? I think I'm... yeah, I'm ah, shit, I'm going to have to sell something. Right. Items locked. What can we sell from around the edges, guys? Aha. No, it's locked. You within? No, you're locked. Ah, I fucked myself. I have fucked myself. That's locked as well. It's within my borders, you damn... Barely making a dent. Oh, that's annoyed me so much. All of that fucking around has meant fuck all. Get rid of these ponderosa trees. What can we do? What can we do? I'm going to have to just sell what I can until I get the money back. Right. Oh, this is a long and arduous process, isn't it? All I need is enough money to get this path done. Oh, so much money wasted. I don't want to sell the wild blue. I may sell that. There we go. That's done fuck all to help me out financially, actually. If anything, I think I've made it worse. Oh dear, have I fucked us? You ever get that feeling that you've made a horrible, horrible mistake? Yes, Ben. Yes, Ben. I was trying to change my paths up, and in the process, didn't have enough money to actually reconnect everything. I wanted to get things changed and working, but it didn't work. So yeah, we're up shit creek. That's why I do it now. See, we're still losing money now. I think I'm going to literally have to sell off. Alright, so we've got some money now. Thank fuck. Right. So oh, that was some dismal, dismal stuff. And then misclicking as well. Lovely. It's always what I like to do. Right. Right, so that bit is resolved. We've got no rides left, but that bit is resolved. We get this bit of path built now. So where is... You know what? I can't remember how to do this. There we go. See, this is the issue I'm having. It's cost me so much to just get one path right. Right, fuck it. It's all connected. That's the main thing. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I mean, ultimately, in the long run, I think it's going to be better for us. But, fuck me, what a step backwards. Right, we've got some money. Yeah, I always forget about the paths. I always forget about that. Holding Z. Alright. So. Get this back down to the minimum. Go there. don't need that path really, do we? We've got a path connecting it in there. Ah, fuck a duck. Alright. No ATM now. But at least we've got some money. Yay. Oh, I'm still losing money though. How much have we got left to pay on that? What can we do to offset this? Do we just... You know what we're going to do? We're just going to go massively into debt. We're going to pay off that as much as we can. And that. No, maybe not that one. We'll get this one paid off as quickly as possible. £2 grand a month. Once that's paid off... We're making money actually, so that's not too bad. Let's get this... We'll get another ATM in. Let's get this other ATM in. We'll get this... That other one we had. Bring it back. That western one. Where is it? There was a western one. I know there was. That's an information kiosk. Where's that western ATM? There it is. I forgot to connect one of the stores. Oh yeah, the information booth. Okay, right. I'll get that connected up in a second. First of all, I need to get this connected up. We could actually fit it in here. Doesn't look quite right though, does it, in front of another building? Well, I suppose it doesn't really matter. There we go. And we'll remove that bench. And that bench, get this path sorted out. Over here. There we go. Everyone else connected up. Everyone else happy. Everyone else dandy. We have another space there. What was that space for? I can't remember what that space was for. I mean, we can always put... Right, so let's have a look. So we've got an ATM. We've got first aid. We've got drinks. We could always put ice cream there. We've got hats, fantastic. Information kiosk we've got. Pizza we've got. Well, we haven't got pizza. We've got staff building. We can always put in ice creams, I reckon. Edit building with selected part. No. Shops and facilities. Let's get some ice cream in because who doesn't like an ice cream? Right. So, that's that bit sorted out. Losing money again. But, that's because we're paying off £2 grand at a time with our loan. The quicker we get that loan sorted out, the better. The reason I want to get that loan sorted out is because it is a massive drain on our finances every month. Once we get that one paid off, we can get these bumped up and then paid off, and then we can actually... Oh, well done. See, you really are the arseache, because you've just broken down for the 4th time in... How long's the stream going? I think it took about 45 minutes to an hour for us to build it. So in an hour and 20 minutes, that's broken down 4 times. It's just going to lose money again because of it. It's so bad. Alright, I think what we're going to end up doing... We'll do the kiddies area at some point, but we're not going to do it today. I think that's going to have to be... completely destroyed for now, just to, because it's going to wind me up, but it's there otherwise. But we're not going to worry about kids stuff to begin with. We are going to make the next thing a thrill ride. It's going to have to be, isn't it? I'm going to have to make a thrill ride. Get people in. You'd have the money to do it. So ride-wise, we make either Psychola or Insanity next, I think. We just need to get this money up. So we need to have something for when this breaks down again for the millionth time. In fact, I think what we need to do with this, once we get the money up, we're going to request a refurbishment. Financially. So we're not... I mean, we're lifetime profits down. That's not a bad thing, though. It did cost us about £10.5 grand to make. We're soon going to be in the plus for that. It's just this little number down here is problematic. People are leaving. I don't blame them. Everything's breaking down. Rides have been taken away from them. It's just... it's horrendous. It's horrendous. How much we got left on that? £3.5 grand. We're nearly there. We're nearly there paying that done. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've got no bins over here, have we? That's going to be loads of rubbish to deal with. That's not going to keep them happy. Can we get the price of this back up? 1880? Are you happy with 1880? Oh, some people are turning away at this point. Some people are still happy with it though. Valkyrie is no longer new. Okay. Let's get that down to 950 then. That's fine. People are still happy to pay that money. Oh, there's a lot of people just turned away there. That's okay though. That's okay. I can deal with that amount of people coming in. 1880 I think is a decent level. But we do need $1,000 to refurb this building. There's a lot of litter in the park. I know there is. I know there is. Unfortunately, I had to delete a lot of my bins. Which explains it. We'll get some bins out, I suppose. Sci-fi bin. Let's get some park bins. We need money first, though. That's the only problem. I mean, I'll stick a couple here when we get the money. There we go. Bang. And... oh! Right. Let's pause it when we get some money. Alright, we're not getting money. Simple as that. So what kind of profit we made on this now? Let's have a look at the money. Potential monthly income, nearly $3,000. Potential monthly running costs, nearly 1,800. So we are making money on that. We have actually got a lifetime profit on that now. That is good. This one has a lifetime profit of 600. Looks like we could probably get away with charging a bit more for that again. So I think we're going to do that. Priority passes are good. People are using the priority passes here. So we are making sales with that. Lifetime profit is going down. Shite. We charge a little bit more for these priority passes in. If that's losing us money, I'm not going to be happy about it. And we've got all of these open still. That's fantastic. How much money has That's Fantastic made? Lifetime profit. It's losing so much money. Why is that losing so much money? Get rid of the rock hat and the Statue of Liberty hat. We'll take the... we'll definitely have a cowboy hat. Why is that losing so much money? Monthly running cost 600. Vendor salary is 80. So it's because of the income. It's literally only because of the income. Can we charge a little bit for the toilets? There we go. 20 cents for the toilets. ATM could be on 10. Let's put it up to 20 cents. We'll make a 20 cent sale. 20 cent sale? 20 cent profit every time someone takes money out. The arseache has broken down once again. Fucking arseache. The absolute fucking arseache, I tell you. The arseache's been fixed. Good. But in that time, we're now $3,000 in debt again. Cheers, arseache. That's nearly paid off. That'll be one thing not to worry about anymore. As soon as that's paid off, we'll get something in. I mean, could we... I suppose we could put a ride in here. Just try to figure out which ride. Annoyingly, it's the perfect shape for this. That'd fit in perfectly there, look. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright. The arseache's fixed, that's the main thing. We're back onto profit with that. How long till this is paid off? 98% done, $150 left to pay. And that'll be good. Toilet blocks 2 are great value. Okay, does that mean we can charge more? Do you want to piss? It's going to cost you 50 cents. There we go. Right, so. Done. Lovely. That's one thing we have to worry about. Let's get this one sorted out next. Because it's got a really, really high interest on it. If we go for 750. There we go. 750. That'll be that. We should still make money with that on 750, I hope. And then we can think about maybe Arsake's no longer regarded as new. Okay, well, we'd better drop the... I'm saying that people are still going in. I was about to drop the price on it because it's no longer regarded as new. But people are still flooding in. Can I even just... Oh, can he? Oh, they're still going. They're still going. Oh, now they're thinking about it, see? Now, that was the point where they went, oh, you've been cheeky now. No, it looks like $19 might be the cusp of it. No, even then. Big groups are going in. I don't know, it seems to be like a 50-50. Let's go back down to 1880. Oh, the arse's broken down. Oh, fuck's sake. I hate this ride. I hate this ride so much. I love it, yet I hate it. You're an arsake to build, and you're an... Basically, your namesake is correct. Right. There's not really much else we can do at the moment. That's the annoying thing. Until the money issues are sorted out by the arsake, we can't do anything. I still like my entrance. I think we still need to work on this entrance a little bit. Like, I want to put a load of trees around here, maybe a pond this side. Do something with the top of that. That just, I don't know, maybe put a wooden brace along the top as opposed to having glass go all the way up. Make it probably look a little bit better. But it does mean we've got things built in. I wanted something where the entrance and shops were kind of together. And I managed it. And now our second ride has just broken down. Yay, money. Who needs money? Who needs money? I mean, really. I'll tell you what we can do. There we go. And then if we bring back a ride, like the whirly rig, we can put that over here. Place the entrance for it. There, place the exit for it. There. See, this is the kind of thing I do. So we paid off the other loans, so that's not going to be an issue. We only got our one $10,000 loan now. And we've got enough to sort out an extra ride. No. Wait. Ta-da! Right. Next thing is that. Priority pass, because, well, makes sense. Exit there. Connect the priority pass queue. Lovely stuff. And get that turned on. Yay! Extra ride. And 2 loans paid off. Just got the big loan to deal with now. But because we've got a new ride, people should, even though it's a fucking shitty little whirly rig, people should start to come back in because there's a new ride to use. Even if it is a dismal, terrible little thing. There we go. Look, see, there's a little influx of people coming in with their children. Suckers. There's a lot of people going out though. So because this is a new ride, we can probably get away with upping the price a little bit to $4.50. And we've got money coming in now. Let's make use of this money to... Where is it? Request refurbishment. So we're going to lose a ton of money now because everyone has just tried to get on there, has been kicked out. A lot of them will probably disappear. But I can't risk it breaking down again. I can't risk it. It's just... No, it was winding me up. Hopefully this little thing here, reliability, is going to go to high. I doubt it. I'm going to change that every 10 minutes just because I'm so wound up with it. We may even at some point just fucking sell it off and build a new one. Even though it took that long. But I need the Arsake here. It's kind of... I like the Arsake. It's our first roller coaster in Keggington Hills. So we need it. Right, so the ride has reopened. It's been refurbed. Reliability is still low. Last breakdown 22nd of May, year 2, so only a couple of months ago. Next inspection 10 minutes. Months since last refurbishment, 0 months. But it has been refurbed. Hopefully that's going to make a difference. This needs refurbishment at some point as well. But I think that's... I mean, it may just be a particular sort of trait of this style of roller coaster, that the swinging mine train is really susceptible to breakdowns. I don't know. We need money to research. I need to get some new thrill rides, I think. Once we've got some more money, we'll get some research going. We'll get a thrill ride in. I think maybe carousel in here. We'll have the carousel there and have it all built up towards it. But yeah, this is going to be the kiddie park. We're going to have to try and... do I want to put anything in here? Or do I want to try and make a way of separating this out? Like I said, we had that little archway here. We had a little archway here. I want to separate it out so that it's a separate thing. Like over here, I mean, I want to put another one of these here so you know you're walking into a western area. Line of trees down here to separate it off. And then at some point over here, we'll have the pirate park, where there'll be a little war between the cowboys and the pirates because at least we sorted out the issue with losing money. That's a good thing, right? Loans, finances, loans. How much are we paying on that one? Let's reduce that down to 1,000. Just because they'll end up paying more on it, but I mean, financially we're going to need to. Scenery. We need to build something around here. I mean, it's got no scenery rating whatsoever. What can we do with this then? What can we do that's relatively cheap that'll give us a quick boost? We can always go with... They're tiny, aren't they? One second, it's like big. Aha, there we go. So change that to, I don't know, white. There we go. Let's get some of these in. Help with the scenery. People are going to get bored otherwise, aren't they? And let's give them something pretty to look at. I mean, I would put a big giant poster of my face on there for something pretty to look at, but unfortunately, I don't think that's in game yet. I might have to speak to the guys and sort of go, look, what's going on? You need a big pretty picture of my face in there. People appreciate it. And they'll put it up in the fucking horror part of the park, won't they? We're going to have a spooky part of the park as well. I have got the Adventure DLC and the Spooky DLC, so I'm going to have to make most of those at some point. So we're going to just have, like say, themed areas of the park. At the minute, it's just a case of having a fucking park. Let's get some leafy bushes down there. I don't want to block him. Not that he's going to be fucking going anywhere. They never do. And violas. Yeah, violas that are white. Maybe not. Let's just go with a bright violet, I guess. It's all about beautifying. It's all about beautifying. You need to beautify your parks, people. Otherwise they look a bit... eh. So what we could do with that massive open area is just make it into sort of like a picnic area. So we could have a path coming through here, make a big picnic area in the middle, and then surround it in trees, so like a woodland picnic area. And then that way you can see the transition going into the kiddie park, and I don't know. I'm making shit up now. What's the scenery rating? So doing that, 43%. It's only cost us $70 to get 43% up. That will help with the overall prestige. As you can see, the Q scenery rating will help it. Likewise, with this guy over here, the prestige rating could go up a bit more. Around 73% of that anyway, but we can get that up to probably full once we put some scenery down around it, which we're going to have to do again soon. We're going to have to put some scenery in. Obviously, we sold our cowboys, all but one of them. We'll get it sorted out, don't worry. Oh, two of them, all but two of them. Three of them. Actually, all of the cowboys are there. Dave, Jeff, and Steve, the cowboys, are all there. We've got a bit of money, actually. We can do it now. So we've got the relaxing cowboy. We've got the standing relaxing cowboy. We've got the hat tipping cowboy. What can we do? Can we get Rancher's Gateway? No. I'm going to put that over here first. That's job number one. This is the fucking western area. Welcome. Don't shoot everyone. There you go. And what can we do animatronics-wise? I know they're shooting cowboys. Or at least there was. Like that, see? It's just the one. I thought there was like a proper sort of crouching, or is it just a pirate cover shot? It may just be the pirate ones that are covering and getting down. Is there not anything more? Let's have a look, see if I found anything on the workshop. It doesn't look like I did. It's just all big scenery stuff. Right. Custom then. I'm saying a blueprint. Scenes. No. Statues. A watery grave. I mean, we could get a couple of big statues going on around the place. That'd be pretty cool. I have the money for it though. Nature. Let's go back to custom. Half extras, no. Props. Miscellaneous props. Anything that we can use. Anything that we can use. I'm sure in the animatronics there used to be like a band. They removed that, or have they just not bothered with it anymore, or what? Used to be like a band that were playing. Sure there was. Oh, there it is. Pirate. Oh, it's a pirate band. Okay. In that case, let's go back to the nature side of things. We'll get some... Is it cactus as a tree, is it? There it is. Get a few more cacti about the place. Make it really obvious it's a fucking western area by putting these in. Now, if you are American, or you just happen to know, are these sequoia cactus? Is that what they're called? Sequoias? I wouldn't have a fucking clue. If you know what they are, let me know. I mean, that would be pretty cool if I got it right, just from a fucking guess. We've got smaller versions of these. There we go. Is a sequoia even a type of cactus? Or am I making it up? I don't really know. I'm pretty sure a sequoia is a type of cactus. Or is it a pine? Sequoia pine. I'm confusing the fuck out of myself at this point. That is a huge rock. And there. I think it's really helping with the actual scenery rating for this, but it's making me feel better. There's that. And that one. That one there. These are all like $1 each, so that's fine. There we are. So, with those extra added bits, scenery rating of this is 83 now. So it's getting there, slowly but surely. I'm also hoping that when people are saying that it's too low, isn't it? People coming down are not going to see that and go, oh. Well, we could make a rocky sort of outcrop there. It goes over. Let's do that. Let's do that. It's the kind of thing I like doing. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get this up a little way. That's what my wife tells me all the time. Can you get up a little bit? It's not what she tells me all the time. Usually tells me off being up. You dirty bastard. What are you going? Yeah. Right. So I want this as sort of like the overlapping sort of rock, don't I? Is that floating? That's what I want to make sure we're not doing. But I want it to be floating. It needs to be further back though, doesn't it? I know that much. I haven't got enough money for it now. I'll have to wait till we get some more money up. There we go. There, we'll do that. I mean, we probably could have done this as the entrance for the fucking area, couldn't we, really? Is that large flat one? Is that the large flat one? It is, isn't it? Alright, so we're kind of connected on one side. That's fine, I can get this sorted out. That's a little bit too over, isn't it? What can we do to rectify that? That look a bit better? A little bit loose on there, isn't it? That's better. I think that's high enough for the train to miss it. We'll find out in a second. We'll just clip through what I'm saying. Yeah, perfect. Right. That's perfect. So what we can do now, just transition these into the side of this mountain. So at some point this mountain's going to be completely fucking covered in these rocks. It's not today. It's going to take too long. What we are going to do though is make sure that everyone loves the scenery of this particular fucking ride. What are we up to? 2 hours 45 minutes on the stream now. It's not too bad. I am probably going to call it a day relatively soon. I've got a couple of things I want to do. Plus, as an opening sort of episode, this is incredibly long. So I will probably, like I say, call it a day relatively soon. Can we just go back to normal M? There we go. Just wanted to change the angle on this one a little bit. To there. Didn't really work, did it? I've got this small one here. What else can we put in? It's going to be another fucking cactus, isn't it? I mean, we could go with small ponderosa pines. They do fit in with the whole thing, don't they? So I'm pretty sure I've seen areas of the US where the pines and the cactus sort of mixed together. It may just be a Hollywood thing, I don't know, but I'm certain that's the case on Red Dead. Which I'm looking forward to. Red Dead Redemption 2 is going to be fucking brilliant. That's another... Oh, it's $2,000. Achieve a monthly profit from coasters of 3,200. Nice! Nice. That's a nice bit of cash. That is a ride. That's what that is. That's a ride. What can we build? 1760, the Psychola. Teacups, Phoenician Carousel. I think Psychola. No, we'll get. We'll, you know what? We're gonna get the kiddie park sorted out again. Let's take the teacups. We're gonna move this path around first, though. We're gonna have it come off. No. What are you doing? Come on now. No, 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 no. Oh fuck it. We'll just do this. Why are you being a cunt? What the fuck? I have no idea what this pathway is doing at the minute. It's certainly not doing what I want it to fucking do, I know that much. Right. There we go. So, how are we going to... You know, first of all, let's get the ride in first and then worry about how we're going to separate things off. So, teacups. Oh, shit. We need to move that around. Let's Z that around to there. Place the entrance here. The exit there. Get this pathway sorted out. And then we'll go with blue square path. That's not the right size path. That's the right size path. I want to change that middle so it's the same. So I don't want to bring it up too close to this border. I know I keep mentioning that, but it's an absolute necessity that we don't do that. Should be able to get the priority path in there. Not going to need a tremendously long queue for this, I can't imagine. But we'll do what we can. That looks horrendous. That looks horrendous. That looks better. Still doesn't look great, but it'll do. It'll do. And then with this, we'll enable the priority pass. The entrance for that will be here. The exit for that will be close as possible. Half queue is like so. Lovely, jubbly. Let's get that opened up. So, $805. Get this path sorted out first. So there'll be a kiddie area. I haven't walked past all the rides. Mummy, I want to go on that one. Fuck off, you little cunt. Bang. Is that how you treat kids? I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Right. So we want that archway, don't we? Prop. Archway. So coaster rail arch. To this thing. Is there a how much larger is the large one? Because it's kind of like an offset. That's too big, isn't it? That's too big. That's not really what we're after. However, that may do the job. Yeah, ideal. Just so you know that you're going into another area. Perfect. It doesn't really fucking matter, they're computer generated little fucking virtual cunts, but still, for me, I like to know these things. And then we'll have the trees. Now I want some big bulky trees, just to really sort of sell the fact that you've entered another zone, another world. In a world where people are food. I don't know. So that's kind of transitional, I guess. Is there another... No, it's not birch I want. Alpine fir tree. They're kind of the same colour. Is there not a different colour, like a blue? I mean, that's just blue. It's the same colour as the others. I thought there was another tree that was like same, like a fir tree, but a more blue sort of, or black colour, but apparently not. They're all the same look. The Alpine fir tree's got a slightly different look to it, but just think about the park scenery rating, alright? That's all we're doing. We're just making the park that little bit more beautiful. That's the kind of thing I'm going to be doing, though. That's how I'm going to transition it. Little stuff like that. And then I want to get this all sorted out over here. Go for some smaller trees along the front. Do the same in the middle. Like I say, we're going to have like a picnic area here once we've got the money again. So yeah, nice big picnic area. People come in, walk in through a bunch of trees. We'll make it like a mixed deciduous slash evergreen forest, coniferous forest. Sorry, I'll get the words right eventually. I think that looks pretty fucking cool though. I mean, I'm a little bit biased because I made it, but I think this whole bit here looks pretty damn good. In fact, I think we may end up sectioning parts of this off with the rock work. So we could do rock work of one colour that side. Like along here, we could do like the red rock, And on this side, we could put in the like the other colour rock, one of the other colour, the alpine rock or the deciduous rock, something like that. And then that would be a physical barrier as opposed to, I mean, the trees are a physical barrier still. There's just one way of transitioning it from one side to the other. And that's my theory anyway. And then I want to put some rocks around here, make this look a bit more, well, smart. So 1,500 in the bank. It's all well and good until this breaks down. What scenery rating are we at now for this? 98. Let's get up to the 100. Fuck it. Let's do it. Scenery. Let's get a animatronic cowboy kicking his heels. Because why not? Who doesn't like a cowboy kicking his heels? Oh. We'll have him. So just here, I think. It doesn't really make sense. Why would he be there? He'd have his back sank like this, wouldn't he? Like so. How does that look? Right. How's that got us up to it? 100%. Lovely. Now, Big Blue, Wild Blue, whatever you're called. Jeff. What are we at? 49. So, how can we do that? We can always wrap these trees around. Doesn't make sense, though. We need to do something with this. It's those little bushes. Should we get those bushes go all the way around? Where are my little violas? I think it was violas, wasn't it? Viola. That was a darker. Yeah. We'll get these spun around. That one's floating. I can't deal with that. Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? Thank you. And you, look at this little prick over here. Thinking he's special. I don't need no roots. Let's go back into that viola. Why do you keep changing to yellow? You're a viola. Surely the clue is in the name. Yeah? At least I think violas are meant to be violet. I might be wrong. I probably am. New challenge available. Okay, we'll have a look in there in a minute. In a minute, I'm laying my violas. I don't know how much these improved the scenery rating by, but I mean, I think it looks pretty. I don't know what we can do to make anything work animatronic-wise here. There's got to be something we can do, isn't there? Surely. We'll have a look in a minute. There's not. I mean, they are kind of little planes, aren't they? On this ride, are they little planes on this ride? There's a biplane. Let's have a look. They're kind of little planes, aren't they? So we could always chuck a biplane animatronic in. Sort of here-ish. Let's have a look. Props, animatronic. I'm sure there's a biplane. Yeah, there we go. It's a bit big. But it'll work, surely. If we can get it the same sort of colours. In places, so it was a... There we go. That'll do. So it's got a sort of green on it, a bit like the ride itself. And what does that scenery rating do now? 94. We're getting there. We are slowly getting there. I mean, it looks really out of place there. Let's change this to black then. Will that... There we go. That looks a little bit better. Obviously, this being black, that being black now. Yeah, there we go. That's ideal. That is ideal. And then we'll put some, I don't know, more trees. I love trees, by the way. If you can't tell, I like placing a lot of trees around. I just think it breaks up everything a little bit and looks a little bit smarter. Got Douglas firs, haven't we? Is there a Douglas fir tree? There is. There's some like really fucking tall bastard trees in. We'll have it transition into deciduous. Yeah, we'll transition it into deciduous. So we'll have a couple of these sort of dotted. A couple of the smaller ones. And then we'll get a nice oak. Maybe oak's a bit too big there. That a smaller oak might be alright, like that one. And then maybe a couple of these in there with, I don't know what else we got here for a sycamore. I'll have to stick one of these over here as well so it sort of transitions in properly. So it moves around, transitions in. I mean, I like it. Others may not. But at the end of the day, my park. Swing that around. Let's get that big oak tree in here. Oh, I like a big oak tree. Oak trees are amazing. They're fantastic. It's fantastic plants. And I know I'm sort of sound like I'm pining lyrical over fucking plants, but seriously, trees are amazing things. I'm not a tree hugger, but you know, if you've got a tree in your garden, respect that motherfucker. That thing is helping you out so much. Oh, Kegman and his tree rant. Right. Do we want another Crimson King? Probably not. I just think it looks better. I mean, it just breaks it up. Instead of there being just fucking grass everywhere, having like some mixed forest helps. I bet that's 100% now. No, 94. How has that gone down? Right, okay. Look. Let's get some rocks in. Just a big rock. What about now? 97. Still not quite there. Okay. Easy enough. 98. Fucking hell, come on. How is this not there yet? We're not there yet. 100%. Lovely stuff. Oh, Jesus. Right, so, stream's at 3 hours now. We've managed to get 100% on 2 of our rides. We're actually making money. I think we're going to call an end to the stream today, guys. We've completed the challenge, so we'll have a quick look at that. Thank you very much for joining me. If you've watched this after it's been streamed through YouTube, and you've enjoyed it so far, and you want to see the second part, I will either... I haven't decided if I'm going to stream it yet. I may stream the second part. I may make this into like an episodic type thing where we do 30 minutes at a time, maybe. Chances are I won't have much time to stream it, so there'll be episodes. But I'll stream it as and when I can. If we can get another 3 hour stream in at some point, then great. If I get an hour to stream it, then I'll stream the hour worth of it. We'll see what happens. But thank you very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed it today, then obviously click on the like button. That will always help me out. If you haven't subscribed, then please do go ahead and subscribe. I know it's been a long haul today, 3 hours. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you very much. I'll see you when I see you. Take care. Bye-bye.